Hey YouTube, this is Lala Be So Random coming with you with a quick sewing DIY do it yourself. It is these little Ankara hair bows. A hair bow. So it's a little Ankara hair bow that I make. I'm gonna show you a quick DIY. Brittany had asked me to do a DIY on these little hair bows, so I'm gonna do this one just for you all and show you how to make these hair bows. So first I've cut a piece of fabric already, and I need to cut a rectangle shape and one wide enough to when I fold it, it would be big enough for a bow. So I'm going to cut that shape. So this is what I have here, and then I'm going to fold it in half inside out because I'm going to stitch on the opposite side, not the side, and this is the opposite side, you know, by the direction of the letters, and also because the other side is a little bit more shinier than the side that you want it to be on the outside. So once you fold it in half, it's like that. Then you take your sewing machine and you just stitch all the way around and leave a gap, about that much of a gap at the end. So I'm going to stitch around. Then as you turn the corners, lift your handle, turn the fabric, and then stitch on the other side. Across the edge, lift your handle again, turn it, put the leg back down, go back to the center. Stop about right there because you're going to have to pull it through. Make sure you got the end sealed. So we'll reverse forward like this. Cut your thread. Cut all the extra strings off. And then you're going to pull this inside out. Just go like that. Bring it through that one part that you left open. Pull it through. I'll show you closer what I'm doing. I'm pulling this through. I have fingernails, so it's easy for me. If you don't have fingernails, you'll need some kind of hook to pull it through from the inside out. Okay, so now you have this, and you have this end here that still needs to be stitched together because that's the part you left open so you could pull it through, but this is the shape you have. And now I'm going to sew the little end together. Tuck it in so it's kind of even with the rest of the side. This. Pull your thread back. Make sure it's tucked in on the edges. Pull this. Make sure you put the leg down and make sure it's on the edge that you want to sew together. First, it's done. So now it's closed, and that's the bottom part of the bow. So you have this. And just keep pulling the edges as you can. You have this. This is what you have so far. And that's the bottom part of the bow. Lay that down, and I have a satin fabric that I'm going to use for that second layer here. You don't have to do a second layer. You can do one layer. I'm just trying to do something a little fancier than I normally do. And you want this to be smaller than the piece you cut for the first layer. So I'm making this piece about this size because it's going to be smaller. turn that inside out. So the shiny side should be inside and the dull side is out. And sew it the same way you sewed the big piece. Go around it and leave the part open. Always reverse in the beginning and the end to seal. Lift the leg so you can turn it. Put the leg back down. Lift the leg. Turn the fabric. And that's enough. Then reverse the seal. And seal. Take this off. Clip your thread. And then pull it through like you did on the big piece. So it goes from the inside becomes the outside. And the outside becomes the inside. It's a pretty quick process to make one of these bows. Okay, we have this little square and this piece right here needs to be sealed. So I'm going to go over that again. This is the end that we left out. That needs to be sealed as well. Thread was caught. Okay. So I'm going to tuck that piece that needs to be sealed. Make sure I put this. Alright, then you got this. So you have your small part. And you want to place it on top like that. Make sure you have it in the center. And now you get a ribbon. I have these bags of ribbons. Maybe a black ribbon. You can pick whatever color you would like. Or I can use gold. I think I'll use gold for this one. You leave enough so where you can double tie this. So I think that'll be enough to where I can double tie it. Satin side up. Well, both sides are satin. This is a satin ribbon. Turn this over. Tie it into one knot. Straighten it out. And this one's different than the smaller one that I made because this just has a little small part covering the big bow. You have the big bow. And I'm going to make another knot, a double knot. Second knot. And that's tight. So then you straighten it out. And you could either leave this if you want that part, but I don't want that part. I just want a regular little bow. So I'm going to cut that part off. Trim out the extra thread. And make sure you straighten it and pull it into a shape of a bow. And then you have your shape of your bow, just a cute bigger bow. I have these clips. These are just like little hair clips. You got them at Hobby Lobby. You can just get them at the hair store. Really, it's just the clips you put in your hair when you're putting rollers in your hair, really. But they're supposed to be, they're called something else, but they're the same thing as those clips that you put in your hair when you roll, doing a roller set or something. Got some craft glue, the ultimate craft glue. And I'm putting the glue on the knot to make sure the knot stays sealed, because I've cut the edges. And also to make sure that this, because I'm going to put the clip on the thin part of the knot, on one piece of the fabric. Well, on the inside. Below. And let the glue dry. Get the glue off my fingers. And make sure you straighten it out again. And you can use gloves if you don't want glue all over your fingers, or if you don't want to get the glue on the satin part. Get you some gloves. I have gloves, but I didn't figure I needed for this tutorial. And then there you have it. This is a big hair bow with a little bow covering. So this is a different variation of the small one I made. Small one, and then the big one. Pull that through some more, make it cuter. Yeah, that's the big hair bow. You make sure you fold it back, fold it into shape to where you have that. That's cute. You just let the glue dry, then you can use it in your hair or wherever you want to clip it on. It clips onto anything, but you can clip it in your hair. This one should be dry, so I can show what it looks like in your hair. Where I want to clip it here. See, and then you have your hair bow. Now, isn't that cute? I can make another small one since I've shown you how to make a big one, so I'll show you how to make the small one now. For the small one, here we go. This should be enough for a small one. You let that glue dry and it'll be clear. And this is another little bow. So I'm showing you how to make the bows. If you have any questions, leave them comment down below. I hope you enjoyed this Ankara hair bow tutorial, and I hope you can make some hair bows for you or your daughters or your nieces, anyone, any women you may know, your friends, because there's some cute little hair bows. See? And you don't have to make them double, you can just do them single, but I like this double thing. This really big hair bow is really neat to me. But there's your hair bows. So thanks for watching. If you liked the video, thumbs up the video, comment down below, and share with your other friends that may be interested in making these hair bows or don't know how, need an idea. And subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye. Be blessed and be a blessing.